Hi, this is Dee with Divine Needle, and I'm doing an Age of Aquarius Spiritual Path Tarot reading for Tuesday, August the 25th, 2020, day 67. Sorry, I missed you guys the past couple of days. I woke up at 3:43 a.m. Saturday morning from a dream, a vision I was having. It's about a place I've been several times before in my dream visions. And it's a farm in Oklahoma, well, right on the border of Oklahoma and Kansas. It would be near Coffeyville, I believe. An alternate universe, alternate timeline, perhaps. I don't know. But I was sitting there, and we were outside at a barn. And in this alternate universe, I have a son, a younger son. He's probably about 8 years old, 7 or 8. And there's a kitten. The kitten is a black and white kitten, and its name is Felix. Anyway, this same farm, it has 2 houses on it. Own both of them. One vision I had, there were tornadoes going across the field near the house. Just one after the other. Boom, 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 boom. That was one vision of that place. That was back, I don't know, a few months ago. And then the vision I got Saturday at 3:43 a.m., I was out at the barn with my son and Nell. That's our son. And we were talking. Not sure what we were doing out there specifically. I think to look at some of the animals or something. I can't remember what was going on. And the wind picked up really hard. And the roof of that barn fell in because the wind was so strong. Remember, vision before, tornadoes ripping across the field just adjacent to where the houses were, and watching that happen and all day long. Yeah. Anyway, that barn roof dropped. And I was like, oh my gosh. I think my son's name's Thomas. That just came to me, Thomas. Anyway, a little blonde. He's blonde. All my kids were blonde, so go figure. Anyway, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the kitten. You know, because he had a kitten out there at the barn. It just showed up. It was just like Ambrose and Artemis brought to us, basically. And I jumped up, ran over. I found the kitten, but the kitten was sick. I picked up the kitten to look at it to make sure it was okay. And the kitten was sick, like with distemper. That kind of sick, with the gooey, snotty mess going on around the eyes and the nose. And I'm like, we've got to get this kitten to the vet now. And just as I said that, I woke up and I was sick with a real super sore throat. And that evening, before we went to bed, Nell had mentioned that he had a sore throat. I don't know when it started, but on Friday he was experiencing a sore throat. But as we went to bed, he was going, yeah, I had a sore throat. I think I'm just vaping too much. No. He picked up something, and then I came down with it a few hours later. Oh, if you guys only knew the crap we've been through. Anyway, so I've been battling that for a couple of days now, hitting it with, I'm very strange. My body doesn't act like normal human beings act. Of course, we know I'm not entirely human. But when I get an infection of any kind, my temperature drops. Instead of going up, it goes down. And I was running 97.1 degrees, so I knew I definitely had some sort of an infection going. So I've been hitting it with heavy antiviral, natural antivirals. And sinus saline rinses. And all that fun stuff. And I seem to be starting to recover already, which is odd. But I seem to be. We'll see how that goes. But I've been hitting it hard with antivirals of different types, trying to broad spectrum, since I don't know what it is I'm dealing with precisely. Anyway, so that's the reason why you guys didn't get a video yesterday. For today, for Moon Day, for day 26. But you're getting one for day 27. Sorry about the roundabout way of telling you about what is going on. Turns out Uranus retrograde is as bad or worse than a Mercury retrograde for things going wrong. Yeah, better knock on wood, right? Because when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring here. I feel like you get a few steps ahead and get knocked back kind of situation. We're definitely in hell, I can tell you that much. Anyway, trying to keep a sense of humor about it all, even though I would love to punch Gabriel and Adonai at this point. Yeah. If they were here physically, they would get it right in the arm or the chest. Somewhere like that. Anyway. It's like, really? We're going to do this? Really? Anyway, so. The reason I've been missing. MIA. Here we go. With the energy of Tuesday. Tuesday, tomorrow. Here we go. Overall energy for Tuesday. Overall energy for Tuesday. Oh, fun times. Okay, we got the 9 of Orbs and the Necromancer. Oh, Gateway to Resurrection. Okay. What do we need to make our highest priority? Highest priority for Tuesday, day 67. 2 of them, huh? Okay. This one was out first. Okay. Got Major Arcana in 2 slots so far. Yep. Get these in the middle. Let's get them in the middle. Alright. And what do we need to be mindful of and prepare for? You know, it's funny because that champion's been out. And right now, I don't feel like one. I feel like we just got trampled on hard. Okay, Uranus, get back in the program, please. The champion working together. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I even thought twice about doing this reading because my mood is not super optimistic at the moment. I know, I joke and jest, but yeah, like I said, if Gabriel and Ed and I were standing here, they'd both get punched. Seriously, not joking. Oh, look at there. The healer card right under there. Yep. Major Arcana. Wow. The Outlaw. Okay. Composure. Examine your situation from a different perspective. This is the Outlaw, Sacrifice, and Redemption. Yeah, the sacrifice part, I'm feeling it right now. I better get some redemption. This is the card of Adonai, aka Poseidon, aka Inky, and 1,000 other names, but one of the ones I want to punch right now. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, they know. They know, trust. Examine your situation from a different perspective. Be the outlier. This is the spirit designating how we break from establishment to serve a higher purpose. A guardian spirit has come to support you as you scrutinize both the fundamentalism around you and the personal dogma embedded deep within. Key 12 sends the message of psychic mindfulness. Yeah. If you guys could hear the telepathic communication going on between me and them right now, yeah. Okay. This is the heretical, the eccentric, the dissident. This is the rejection of authority and rebellion against establishment. The outlier appears to you when the answer is to operate outside of and in contention with the established rules of institution. Do et des. I give that you may give. Coram Deo. You are in the presence of God. Adonai, specifically, that God. Yeah. He's over the right shoulder. And Gabriel's over the left. They are both in here right now. And yeah, the chitter chatter is going. Okay, so we need to look at things from a different perspective. Such as me and my third time broken down vehicle since January for the exact same problem. Yeah. When a mechanic starts telling you that it's because the fuel you're using, and then when that excuse doesn't work, they tell you it's because how you're filling your car with gas, you tell them they're full of bullshit. Just saying. Okay, guys. Anyway, back on topic. The outlaw, sacrifice and redemption. And then right below that, I cannot ignore this card. Oh, wow. Major Arcana just stacked. The healer. This is the star card. Right below it. Major wish fulfillment. And the sun will come out tomorrow. Put your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. AKA Adonai, right? Who's right here? Yeah. Adonai. Right under that. So, if we look at this situation we're in from a different perspective, be the outlier, the hangman. There'll be wish fulfillment and the sun will come out. I hate trying to be clever. It sucks. I'm just not in the mood for it. But here we go. Overall energy tomorrow. The Necromancer, key 18, gateway to resurrection. Yikes. I know, I'm in a mood. You guys don't see this one very often, but yeah, this is when I get, I don't know, yeah, a disdain for hell. Anyway, here we go. When key 18 appears to you, the matter at hand is steeped in ambiguity. You cannot rely on superficial impressions. Instead, trust your psychic responses. The necromancer appears to help you see beyond physical perception. This is the spirit of your own imagination, an imagination that shines now so that the truth can be illuminated. The necromancer appears when you are coming toward the crossroads of having to endure through a dark night of the soul. Oh yeah, here, because that's been going on for 2 days for me since I woke up with Felix the kitty being sick and woke up to the 3D holodeck and I was actually sick. It's like, seriously? Yeah, that happened. Anyway, yeah, Dark Night of the Soul. Here we go. The necromancer will be your guide and ally through the darkest night. Yet there is prophecy here. Journeying through the dark night of your soul will take you onto the path that leads you to your holy grail. The necromancer is also the spirit of resurrection. The parting seas depicted on the cards symbolize climactic miracle. Through the doubt and mystery, maintain an unwavering faith, and that is what powers resurrection and miracle. This key happens right before the Sun card, the Warrior card, which happens to be right there. See? Key 18, 19. Ah, yes. And we got 17, 18, and 19. Fascinating. Fascinating. Anyway. So yeah, the necromancer. All right. The Eminence, 9 of Orbs. Highly abundant individual as a single person. Dark Night of the Soul. Okay. Here we go. The 9 of Orbs. The Eminence is the spirit's personification of upward mobility and material fruition born out of our own hard work. All that we have done and invested in has propelled us to the top. And yet now that we are at the top, we are feeling isolated and alone. All that glitters is not gold. The woman pictured here in the 9 of Orbs is the same woman pictured in the 9 of Swords, and yet, upon first impression, they appear so different. Inner lives versus outer lives can be unrecognizable from one another. Nevertheless, the Eminence appears as your spirit ally, and when she makes her presence, she is here to support your endeavors toward elevating rank, reputation, and to increase your material gains. When the 9 of Orbs appears in your reading, this is the message from Spirit to heed. Everything is for the best in the best of all possible worlds. Okay. So they're telling us that whatever's going on with Uranus retrograde and everything going haywire, there's a reason. And we'll get some sort of material increase, hopefully, to cover the huge setbacks we're having right now. And yes, I want to slam my fist on the desk right now. And punch Gabriel and Adonai in the arm. But anyway, yeah. So somehow, some way, we're going to be pulling a rabbit out of the proverbial fucking hat, so to speak. Okay, guys. Here we go. Just saying, all angels go through the dark night of the soul. Including me. The Hector, 5 of Swords. Yes, I try to keep a sense of humor about all this crap because it is quite comical if you really look at it. It's like, really? Have we not been tested enough already? Seriously. Anyway, yeah. The Hector, 5 of Swords. The Hector was the greatest warrior of ancient Troy, and through that namesake, the Hector is the spirit of indomitable strength. but it is indomitable strength at any cost. The Five of Swords marks the defeat of your opponents by unfair advantage. The Five of Swords denotes an imbalance of power in the situation at hand. Heed also, the Hector is the spirit of that which, upon first impression, is predicted by all to be victorious, but who will end in defeat if you do not learn the important lessons the Hector is here trying to impart to you. Indomitable strength does not come from lording your power over others. It comes from using your charisma to sway others. Charisma to sway others. Gotta sway the lover. Major Arcana, Key 6. So we're going to have to use our charisma because we're coming up with this brilliant idea and we've got to convince our significant other that we're right. Not kidding. Key 6. The lovers. Oh, and when it's a Taurus, good luck. They don't like partying with money much. Neither do I personally. I hate it, but yeah. And especially when you don't have any. Okay, the lovers is the spirit of pairs. This is the internal binary. Solve et coagula. Dissolve and concentrate. A maximum of the alchemist. The lovers portend the sacred marriage of your higher self and your ego. You are at a crossroads, and your next step is to choose between two paths. Key 6, and yeah, our path is get rid of our card that, yeah. What to do. Anyway, the lovers portend the sacred marriage of your higher self and your ego. You are at a crossroads, and your next step is to choose between two paths. Key 6 appears to you when you must decide between instant gratification or delayed gratification. Well, we can't, I'm sorry, but in my particular situation, I cannot wait on delayed gratification. Yeah, we have things to do and places to be that are, yeah, are one of those deals when you're in hell you have to do because you have to jump through hoops like a trained poodle. Anyway, beside the point. When the Lover's card appears, it can also be a call to evaluate your interpersonal matters. In modern energy, the Lover's card might appear so that that attention be called toward romantic relationship or the themes of Eros. Yeah, so using our charisma to sway our significant other is clearly what this is telling me. Clearly. Yeah. So some sort of material gain will be had, hopefully, to cover the cray-cray that's going on with Uranus retrograde. That's what I see. And what to be mindful of, prepare for. Victory. That's what this card means. Plain and simple. This is the Minor Chariot card. This is victory. The card has a lot of explanations in the book, but it is victory. And the Three of Orbs to me indicates working together to solve problems. The Mason. But we'll read what the book says. But I'm telling you what's going on here. Just saying. Okay, the Champion, 6. 6 of Scepters. The Champion is the spirit of victory. What did I say? Anyway. When the 6 of Scepters appears, success will be yours. Yet here we are reminded there are two sides to victory. The Champion can bring wisdom, wealth, seed, life, dominance, peace, and grace, as noted in the 7 double letters corresponding with the sacred 7 planetary rulers in the back wall archways. Likewise, the Champion can bring folly, poverty, desolation, death, subjugation, amour, and ugliness. The imagery of the spirit here conveys the core of the message. To be the champion, one must be oblivious to pain. Tell me about it. For there to be victory, there must be self-sacrifice. Oh, yeah, wow. If you seek to defeat your opponents in competition or combat, then with the support of the champion, you will be victorious. Though with it comes personal sacrifice. Victory always necessitates personal sacrifice. Really? Like we haven't sacrificed enough already, right? They put us through the gauntlet. It's a test. How well we handle what is thrown at us dictates the outcome, the future outcome of the planet, which we want it to go into the age of Aquarius and not to holy hell forever, right? All right. So, yeah. Try to keep a sense of humor like I am, because all you can do is laugh at the BS. You just have to, seriously. There's no other option. You know, we could have a shit fit and throw ourselves in it, or, which I was very tempted to do, trust me, the past couple of days. Right on the edge of it. Like I said, I want to punch Gabriel and Adonai. But anyway, the Mason, Three of Orbs. Yeah. Whew. Man, I'm getting hot. All right, you guys, back off. Sorry. Yeah, I get intensely hot when I do readings, and when I get near Nell, it's even worse. And if those guys come in close, which they are, they hear what I'm saying. Yeah, I get really warm. Yeah. Three of Orbs, the Mason. Upon the first stare, ex nihilo nihil fit. The philosophy that every work is built or comes from a pre-existing work. The Mason is completion and inauguration with a materialized work product to show for yourself. It is the spirit of merit by your side, of hard work and dedication that pays off. This is the spirit of architecture, of construction, and material works erected brick by brick, stone by stone. Labor omnia vincent. Hard work conquers all. So victory and hard work conquering all. But I see this as the card of working in concert with others for victory. Likely your significant other. Using charisma. Okay, guys, so that's the reading. Do try to keep a sense of humor. Uranus retrograde is going to be a toughen, and it goes through January. So do try to remain in your innocence, your inner playful child. Gabriel and Adonai know that when I say that, what I say, it's in jest and somewhat frustration. But they know I'm joking around. But I would probably actually punch them. For real. Anyway, I love you guys. Beyond comprehension. And sorry I missed a couple of days. Told you that was a possibility. We already knew I was missing one day anyway because I was going to take a day off. But yeah, it ended up being a second day because of, yeah, the Felix the Kitty scenario and waking up sick as a dog. Or a cat. So, yeah, a cat. Sick as a cat with distemper. So, I hope this resonates. So, you will be victorious. Just higher, wider perspective. Wish fulfillment, also healing, which I need both right now. And the Sun card. Happiest card in the deck, right? Anyway, take care. Until tomorrow.